Has someone intimidated you about how you're going to vote? If so, this is called voter intimidation. This is illegal under federal and most state statutes. I encourage you, if someone has intimidated you about how you should vote, you should call 800-253-3931. This is the Justice Department Civil Rights Division. No one has the right to threaten or intimidate you on how you should vote. Please make this video go viral. Thank you and have a good day. The Doctor of Disaster is a wholly owned subsidiary of Warnick & Associates Incorporated. Hello everyone, it's the Doctor of Disaster, Dr. Mark Warnick. I'm considered a subject matter expert in public health and public safety by not one, but two different universities. Now, first things first, I would like to explain how I'm an expert in public health. I am an expert in public health emergency management. Now, this will become important in the near future, and you'll see why. But before we do that, let's do this. Without any further ado, I'd like to remind you to like, subscribe, and comment. This helps me with the YouTube algorithm, and quite frankly, this information needs to get out. So today, I wanted to do a public service announcement, and I'm sure you saw the public service announcement in the beginning of this video. And the reason I am doing this public service announcement is there is a large portion of people that are becoming intimidated because of the way they are going to vote. Not right. Not right at all. So, what is intimidation? That's when you feel that someone is threatening you or trying to coerce you to vote a different way. This is illegal in most states, not all. And it is a federal offense. So if you have someone that tries to coerce you or talk about voting their way, or they threaten you about the way you're going to vote, then they have violated the law. Now, having said that, I want to point out that a discussion about politics, there's nothing wrong with that. It's when you feel intimidated, or when they are actually intimidating you, or they are coercing you. Have they threatened you? Do you feel threatened? Is there multiple people that are making you feel threatened? Items such as that. Now, we're seeing this a lot with BLM and AntFa because they want a change of party, and they are trying to force others to change that party, plain and simple. And this is legally a problem. Now, I also want to talk about something else that many people seem to be glossing over. They're glossing over the fact that people are being assaulted and nothing's being done about it. First off, let's look at the definition of assault. An assault is a violent physical or verbal attack, or it's a concerted effort as to reach a goal or defeat an adversary. Does that sound familiar? It is also a threat or attempt to inflict offensive physical contact or bodily harm on a person as lifting a fist in a threatening manner that puts the person in immediate danger or in apprehension of such harm or contact. Now, something that people don't understand is you literally do not have to be hit to be assaulted. You can, and this has happened a lot, be assaulted by a bullhorn. Huh? Yes, you can be assaulted by a bullhorn. If that bullhorn is put in your face and they are screaming and they are close enough to your ears to cause damage, that is an assault. Law enforcement officers, I encourage you to start arresting people for that assault. It's simple. We need to get back to law and order. You idiots out there that are trying to intimidate and assault people into voting the way you want them to vote, it is not acceptable. Not acceptable. So, that is my brief moment today. I really encourage you, especially if you've been verbally or physically assaulted by anyone. Jeez. I strongly encourage you that if someone has tried to coerce or worse, assault you over how you're voting, file charges. It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat and they're Republican. If they're a Republican and you're a Democrat, we need fair and equitable adjudication of the law. Let's get back to normal. Let's quit this crap of rioting and protests. Protests, I'd like to defend them as long as they're peaceful. These are not peaceful. We've seen people shot, we've seen businesses burned, and this is just not what we need. We want to unify. I'm willing to talk with anyone about anything. Most conservatives are. So let's try discussion. If the person doesn't want to discuss, well, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So until next time, see ya and be safe. I'd like to remind you to like, subscribe, and comment. Don't forget to get your copy of the Doctor of Disasters book, Emergency Incident Management Systems, at Amazon.com. The Doctor of Disaster is a wholly owned subsidiary of Warnick & Associates Incorporated.